Hi there, my scrappy friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Maria, and today I'm back with you with a layout. I haven't done a layout in quite some time on my channel because I've been so obsessed with the traveler's journals that I've kind of stopped doing layouts for a while. But I have this beautiful picture of Laura. It's a picture that I took in our Easter holidays. And even though I used it in my traveler's journal, I did want to do a layout out of it because I had a specific idea in mind, and I'm really happy how it turned out because it pretty much turned out exactly as I had it in my head. So I started this layout by cutting out a big circle on my scrapbook paper. I'm using a white scrapbook paper. It's American Crafts, and nothing fancy. I used a plate to actually stencil out a circle, and now I've used my So Easy tool to poke dots, and I've stitched all around the circle. As you can see, I wanted the stitching to look untidy, not perfect, and yeah, it's turned out the way that I wanted it to. And I used white floss. It's not floss, no, white. Yeah, I think it's called floss, white thread to stitch all around it. Then I found some pretty paper in my stash, so I've been cleaning and purging my scrap room this weekend, and it's something that I've been meaning to do because ever since I set it up last year, I've kind of let the stuff build up, kind of. So this weekend, I basically had a good look at everything that I own, and I purged some of it. I gave Laura a big box of stuff to play with, basically bits of paper, stickers, embellishments. I gave them all to my daughter since she has been into scrapbooking for a while now, and she's loved everything that I've given her. And I kept a stack of papers. I probably might have about 50 sheets of whole paper or less, and then I have a drawer where I put all the scraps of paper, but I tried to make sure they were big scraps of paper. So yeah, and now I feel very happy because I'm kind of rediscovering old paper, which I totally love. And I'm gonna make it a point to myself to not buy any paper. I'll buy embellishments if I have to, but I'm not gonna buy any new paper. I'm gonna try and use what I have in my stash at least until summer, and then we'll see. So as you can see, I cut out uneven slips of this pretty paper. I tried to go for tones in pinks, blues, and yellows because in the picture those are the colors that you can appreciate. She's wearing a pink bathing suit, the sky is very blue, the sand looks a bit golden, so I try to kind of mimic those colors in the pattern papers in the background, and now I'm ruffling up the edges. I think this makes all the difference in the layout, and it makes it look so much nicer, so much prettier. And I'm gonna stick the circular die cut, so to speak, with some foam dots to make it stand out. So I like adding texture to my layouts. I've always done that, and this is one way of doing that, when you just use foam tape and you lift things up. So I'm sticking the circle down there. The photo is gonna go down in a minute, and then I'll start embellishing. I did want to use another basic scrapbook paper in the background to kind of give it a bit of stability. And I'm going to mat my photo on this pretty sheet with black flowers. I think black and white always goes with everything. It's the perfect combination with any color. And there's my guillotine trimmer. I have to say, one of the best buys that I've done in my scrap room is that Tim Holtz guillotine trimmer. I absolutely love it. It slices, cuts like a charm, and I really recommend it to you if you need a guillotine trimmer, or if you just need a trimmer. That works like a charm. Here I'm using doilies. Now I have these pretty doilies, and I really make good use of this one doily. I don't have a lot of these really pretty ones left. I bought a packet a few months ago, but the doily is not of the same pretty quality. It's simpler, so I'm trying to make the best use out of the 4 doilies that I have left. And as you can see, I basically cut out all the corners and I stick them around my page, and basically that's where I intend to do some embellishment clusters. It helps me kind of set the ground for embellishment clusters. I'm also going to use this vellum. Now this vellum has silver confetti, and as you can see, the pattern paper in the background has gold. I am not one to go by the rules, and if there's a rule that says that you can't mix gold and silver, I've just broken this and I don't really care. The silver actually depends on the light. It looks a bit goldish sometimes, so I thought it fit perfectly with the page. I'm also using a little bit of this pink and white paper, and yeah, cutting out the edge. I like the look it gives, and I'm gonna pop up my photo on foam tape as well to make it stand out. There goes the third corner of the doily, and there goes my three kind of embellishment clusters now on the page. So yeah, this photo is spectacular. We had nice weather when we were in Javia. It's the east part of Spain. I really suggest you visit if you ever visit Spain. And we couldn't really swim because it was March, it was still cold, but Laura, she's a mermaid, so the first thing she did was take off her clothes and just jump in the water, and she was down up to her waist for quite some time, but it was pretty cold. So I'm using these rubber charms. Now these charms came in a Felicity Jane kit. No, I won't say kit because I've never bought a Felicity Jane kit, unfortunately, but I do sometimes buy Felicity Jane stuff when she has an odd sale here and there, because the kits are just so expensive for us European girls. If you have to pay the postage, it's ridiculously expensive. They are worth the money, they come with their stamps, but I still think it's quite a big expense to pay monthly. So yeah, sometimes I wait for sales to come out. I also use the sales to buy the Traveler's Journals, because I think the Traveler's Journals from Felicity Jane's have really good quality paper and I love them. So these rubber charms are from sale that I must have bought some time ago, and I'm using that as my title, my main title, Anything is Possible. And then I'm using these wood buttons from the One Canoe 2 collection. I'm not very sure which one it is, it's the latest one I think. And I'm gonna continue embellishing with these stickers. These stickers are from the Good Vibes collection from American Crafts. People said that this was a bit of a chaotic collection because it had a bit of everything. You have donuts, cactus, houses, birds, insects, all in one. But I don't really mind it. I mean, the colors are pretty. They are the colors that I like to use, pinks and teals and golds. And yeah, depends on the layout that you're doing. You can use whichever stickers go well with that layout. So I'm putting down a few stickers, some leaves, a star there, and then I was juggling with the idea of putting the number 8 somewhere in my layout, because in this picture Laura's 8 years old, but I just couldn't find a place for it. So these are very old Maggie Holmes stickers, but they are the chipboard stickers. They are these very thin kind of chipboard stickers, and there was that pretty 8 that I really tried hard to find a place for on my layout, but I didn't. But I did find a place for this XOXO. So it's kind of my second title for the layout. I use the circle shape to go around it, and I think it looks very pretty. The black and white always looks pretty with a lot of color behind it. So yeah, there goes the 8. I put it down, I take it off, I put it down again. I edited this video so you will not see how many times I try to find a space for it in the layout, but I did try hard. Then these are some Paige Evans chipboard stickers as well, and I love these chipboard stickers because they're very eclectic. There's a bit of everything here as well, and I always kind of find something that I can put on my layout or on my project, whatever I'm doing. And I just use a couple of them on this page, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. Because I had, when you have an idea in mind, but sometimes it turns out completely different. This was not the case. I had an idea in mind this time, and it did turn out exactly the way I wanted it to turn out. Some enamel dots. I could have used my Nuvo drops here, but yeah, sometimes I forget to use them. And I do have a big box of enamel dots that I need to use anyway. and I'm going over the clusters. I'm gonna add some journaling, and the journaling I write it around the circular shape. And basically that's it. Not much more to say about this layout. May I remind you that I'm giving a giveaway on my channel. Please look out for the video. It's an international giveaway. I don't care wherever you're from, I will send you the package. Even if you are from the other side of the world, I don't mind it. I'm gonna send you the package anyway. So to participate in the giveaway, you have to be subscribed to my channel, like the video where I show the giveaway, and leave a comment down below. That's very important. And that's it from me for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.